You should be live now, David.
Yep, we're live. Go over here. Keep your live stream up. Michigan and losing 2010, 21-10. Oh, what are YouTube doing now? Yeah, don't know if it'll be a quiet one tonight.
Oh, okay.
Here's Mark and here's Dominic.
Evening all. How is everybody? Here's Mark.
Let me
Dominic,
tell you how I
Good
am.
evening all.
Joe. Was that Joe?
No, it's David.
I know you're there. I said hello to you in the chat already.
Yeah.
Brenda.
You got Brenda in the chat.
Yep, Brenda's in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't talk about football tonight.
Clearly, it was not a handball. He didn't mean to handball it. He wanted to slap the goalkeeper in the face.
Yeah. Exactly.
He thought if it's good enough for Maradona.
Yeah. The hand of God incident.
It was better than Maradona. He actually whacked it over the top of out the keeper's hand, went round him and kneed it into the back of the net.
Mhm.
I don't even think he realised the referee was going to give it. He should have been sent off, trying to gain an unfair advantage.
Our City got beat by the same score.
I'll be back.
Well, you didn't. You got beat 2-1, didn't you?
Yeah. Always goes 2-0.
3-1.
3-1.
Well, yeah, we'll call it 2-1. We're not going to count that goal.
Yeah. Hi, Brenda.
It's been some awful decisions.
Yeah, Liverpool have gone back top of the table again.
Yeah.
Brenda.
We won't mention the
Orange.
no, the American football score.
Oh, the Lions. Were they playing?
Detroit Lions kick off in 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yep.
And Michigan are losing 28-10
No.
in the second quarter.
That's plenty of time yet.
Well, they're
Yeah.
playing against the number one team in the league, which is
Oregon.
But they just ran down where all these players on Oregon came from. They recruited all the best players in the league to come to Oregon to play because they said it look better for you if you're on a league winning team.
Yeah.
So they stalled all the good players off all of the teams to make this super team,
Yeah.
But that's life,
It is.
Money talks.
Yep. I don't know why I keep getting the circles.
No, not again.
Oh, well done, Brenda. Yeah, it's been over a year since I last had a game of golf. About a year and a half now. Because I usually only go once a year. And had to miss this year because My dad's car broke down and we couldn't go.
Oh no.
Technically, a game of golf does not end until you hand the ball back, yeah?
I don't know. I never heard that.
But when you're playing on these crazy golf courses,
Oh,
On the
that's
tour, I've never heard of turning your golf ball in.
you do on crazy golf courses over here. You buy you
On-
lease the putter and the
mini
golf
golf.
ball. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mini
because
golf,
they
yeah.
they give you the ball and the putter, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You
you,
On
use-
mini
loan,
golf.
you rent them
yeah.
and then you hand them back in. So technically, I'm actually still playing my round of golf from when I was about 14. Because
Because
my ball
you didn't give the
went
ball
onto
back.
yeah, the ball went onto the tram and the tram went.
Brenda said that her husband went and played golf today and didn't do very well.
No,
No.
no.
She said she went and played golf today. She was
Oh,
telling
she
me,
played golf today. Okay.
yes, she was
Yeah.
telling me that she played golf.
I haven't played golf since I was in high school.
Yeah.
Some people got it. Some people don't. I have lots of friends of mine that play golf every week. You know,
I
Every
see it
league.
this way. If I play golf, I'm only gonna dig your foundation.
I used to play at least 2 rounds of golf a week. Sometimes
I might
more.
even play it on the Nintendo Wii. That's how bad I am.
Hmm.
In fact, the week we went up to Scotland, we used to play 2 rounds of golf a day.
What?
I think we were there for a week. We played 2 rounds on the Sunday practicing, one on Monday, one on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday, 2 on Friday,
No, that's all right.
and then went home on Saturday. So we usually played on once on a Saturday on the way up as well. And that was at Carnoustie.
See, I overthink it when I'm playing on the Nintendo Wii. Like,
Mhm.
check the wind, curve it, moderate it. Yeah, is it gonna curve? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plunk, see you laters. Laura, tap, 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 line it up, whack. She just flicks
Yeah.
it with her hand. It's a little flick, all in one. Back off, it's a par 5.
Well, that's because you've always known that Laura is big in charge on everything.
Mm.
Don't even bother playing her on Wii bowling. You know, line it up, pull hand back, flick, spur. Oh. Laura, flick, just flicks the hand, doesn't even lift it up, just flick, strike every time. You know the Just Dance games on the Nintendo Wii? Well,
No.
I'm there. I'm doing all the moves. Arms in the air, legs out, flicking, jumping, spinning around. Yeah. 200 points. Laura just shakes her body. 10 million points. Hey. Sexist game.
Ten handicap. 10 handicap, that's good. That's better than I was. 13 I got down to.
10 handicap is how many people I've injured.
But then again, my best round of golf around our course was a 76 gross, which was 6 over.
I like Mr. Bean when he plays golf.
Yeah.
Starts whacking the hell out of that woman's out bag, shopping bag. And at the end, he just cuts the grass out and takes it back.
Mm.
I got a random email earlier on from Zoom. It said, Trevor Frost is sat in your waiting room. I was like, "I ain't going live. What the fuck?
Oh well.
Interesting.
He's going to be in there for a while, isn't he?
Mm. I watched Eddie and his friends playing that weird mini golf game that they
Mm.
played this afternoon.
I
and
was
I
asleep,
thought,
unfortunately.
God,
Hey, Joe,
What's up?
Hey, Joe, what do you know?
just got back from a vaudeville show.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Russell,
How do
Joe.
they look in rhyming terms?
Hey, Russell.
I don't know. I don't even know how they knew where they were supposed to, in which direction they were supposed to hit the ball to get anywhere near where the hole was. There was that many different gaps in the course. It was that computer game of mini golf that Eddie and his friends play.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is strange.
Just hit it and hope for the best.
In fact, if you go over 14 shots on a hole, it gives you a 14. And I think you've got a time limit for each hole as well.
I remember playing golf on the old Amstrad. It was like an Amstrad laptop that you
Oh, yeah.
you had the little monitor screen you pulled up.
And we used to play golf at lunchtime at work every day.
Looks like he hit the tree, Jim. No doubt about it. That's deep in his entry.
So, Paul, you know that customer I told you
Yeah,
that's been buying a lot of pictures? He's up to about $3,200, right?
uh-huh.
No.
He put in an order yesterday for $220. And he said, and then last night he said, I put the card in for the Ponchatoula game, but I'm not sure about one picture. I don't know if it's Trent. Can you check it for me? He said, sure, I'll check and let you know. So I looked at it and it was. I looked at the court. The court's $428. That's another $600 altogether. So it's going to
Wow.
bring up to $3,800. In the game last night, he took a bunch of family pictures and he's telling me he wants 16 by 20s. So he's probably looking at another $400. So by the time the season's over with, if they keep going, I might make $8,000 off of this guy.
Boy, you sell a Mavic 4 with it.
You know what I'm doing with it? It's been in the bank.
Yeah.
I put it in the bank. I've spent $500 out of it altogether.
I know what he's doing with it. It's going on his chicken
What?
on my own.
Well, him and his missus have split up, haven't they? Maybe he's just getting
Yeah.
rid of it before she can have it.
Maybe I'm looking for a missus. Maybe be that missus last night that's been out of high school for 10 years.
That's good.
That's too young, Joe.
No, it's not. Got to die
Maybe
sometime.
what, late 20s?
Mm.
About 26.
Yeah. Perfect.
You gotta die somehow.
Yeah, I know. Perfect
Might as well
timing.
die with a smile. Smile on
Yeah.
your face.
We need a disclaimer on you.
My disclaimer's up.
Yep, time to put the disclaimer up.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, talking about just in case. Here's Justin.
Sup?
Just in time.
Justin, I had a
Yeah.
weird conversation. with
Disclaimer's up,
Do
Yeah,
what?
just in case I offend someone.
Hi, Justin.
I had a weird conversation with Laura. Yeah.
DJ.
Or what?
I said to her, I went, have you played any games on Fortnite with Justin? She went, no. And I went, so Justin's not playing on
No.
Fortnite. She went, yeah, he went live. I joined him. And I went, so you played games with Justin today? She goes, no. I'm like, you just said you have. And then she went, no, because Amanda didn't join. I was like, I don't care what Amanda's doing. You know?
She thought you were talking about Amanda the whole time?
Yeah, she thinks I care about what Amanda's up to.
Yeah.
Who's Amanda?
Amanda hugging kiss. Amanda
Laura's
hugging
cousin.
kiss.
No, Laura's crazy.
I do not want a
Cousin.
man to hug and kiss. Yeah, stop it.
He's off.
Right, join in tomorrow. What we've got TJ laughing.
That's funny. That's good. That's good. That's a good joke.
You've been watching too much Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that one being on The Simpsons. Yeah.
No,
One
that,
of Bart's prank calls, weren't it?
anybody can
Yeah.
do that. It's
It was.
live stream, like,
To Mo.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's like Michael Hunt.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Michael
Somebody-
Hunt.
Has
That's a
anyone
good one. That's a
seen-
good one.
Don't
Somebody-
laugh.
You got
Somebody, who's Paul
go
talking
to
to?
Stream Time Live.
Neighbor, tenant.
And it's on 24 hours a day, and it's
Oh,
scanning and
okay.
everything. It shows you ships and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I pee freely.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Seymour Butts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ivan, big one.
Ivan Big One. Ivan Big One.
You do have?
No,
Hey, TJ, when next time you go buy a coffee, TJ, next time you go buy a coffee somewhere, they say, what's the name? Say, Eric Shin.
Eric. Eric Shin.
Don't forget, Ivan Hankmore.
What is it?
Ivan Hankmore.
Ivan Einkmore?
Hank.
Ivan Hankmore.
Yeah, now say it fast.
Ivan Hankmore.
Ivan Wankmore.
Ivan Wankmore?
it doesn't say that.
Ivan Wank.
Yeah, have a big one. Have a big one.
Have a big one. Ivan.
Ivan Wankmore.
Wankmore.
Yeah, that's off of one of the YouTube shorts. You asked the woman at the coffee.
Yeah.
The woman at the counter, she goes, what's the name? And he goes, Ivan Hankmore. And then she turns around, she goes, Ivan Wankmore? I want a Wankmore. Yes. Well, that ended quick.
Yeah.
Like, cut.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Uh-oh. Don't start sharing videos, TJ.
All right, this is the one that we were talking about.
Is it Simpsons?
Don't play The Simpsons. That's
She
really
came to our clinic after realizing she was pregnant. She had
Yeah,
been
you
Don't
raped.
didn't
play
hear
The
any of it.
Simpsons.
But Florida's a
Can I just get a name for that one, please?
It's just Jack Meathoff.
All right, no worries. I'll call that one out. It's ready. Order for Jack me off. Jack me off.
What's the name for the order?
It's just fill my ass.
I will call you when they're ready. Order for fill my ass.
You wanna?
DJ, that's a
Uh,
commercialized
uh,
advertisement.
no, I thought that was like kind of
No,
the same
it
thing.
wasn't YouTube. That was a production.
I guess I have to read down at the
If
bottom.
it's
of the
anything
screen.
that's produced by a commercial company, you do not post it.
Right.
Oh.
We've got another question, TJ. Why in your recommended list was there a quiz for how gay are you?
Yeah.
Did anyone else see
Yes.
Oh, that's
Squid.
such.
Squid.
Right.
Yeah,
Look at him playing it off. He's like a quiz.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to share the video. I'm just going to share the screen of it. Look. Look at the side here.
Yeah, okay.
Right. What you been searching, TJ?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
See,
I'm sorry.
TJ's obviously wants to see how happy he was, and he's put how gay am I, and that's come up.
What's up, Mark? Linda?
Oh goodness.
Oh, Mark's on the panel now.
Yeah.
God, you're quick tonight, Justin.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, okay.
So we went over to my mom's house today, and her house is slowly but surely getting emptied. It's looking pretty wild.
Was she moving?
Yeah, away from TJ.
Mm.
Moving on.
She's giving TJ the boot and everything's going.
Yeah,
He's moving out of laughing distance, isn't she, TJ?
she had a guy come by today and pick up both pieces of office furniture that she sold him. This thing was like for how much was it? $250, $350.
Was she moving to
I
the
don't
village?
know. How come you're asking us? We don't know that.
Yeah, why are you asking us for?
No, I was asking my wife it.
She's
Where's
moving
how far is she moving from you?
and
She's moving over to the
Obviously not far enough.
obviously not far enough.
the opposite coast.
No, she's moving over to the West Coast.
The opposite coast.
My
Of
condolences.
Going to,
Fi-
why is she
farther
moving to
away from
California?
TJ.
That place sucks.
Yeah, my
Over-
condolences then.
the opposite coast of Florida.
Yeah, over where Dusty lives.
Oh, that part of. Oh, you mean west coast of Florida, not
Yeah,
the west coast
She's
Yeah.
moving,
in
she's
California.
moving to the other side of Florida and hope that she still can't hear TJ laughing.
Yeah.
And then she'll hear it on the wind. She'll be like, "Oh God, darn it! Gotta move further now."
Every time she hears a seagull.
Lesbian seagull.
Lesbian seagull.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
From Beavis
Yeah.
and Butthead.
How the cat's going?
What's up, Tim?
How the cats?
Meow.
Oh, Tim, you'll be happy if you haven't played Fortnite yet. They added the sniper rifle back in, and it has like no drop.
Tim, turn the microphone on.
What?
Turn the microphone on.
Yeah.
Or is he just?
What?
He's
No,
in
In
he's
the
other
in
chat.
the
words,
chat.
get your butt on here so we can
He's
hear
in
you.
the chat.
Yeah. You're all talking to him and he's not answering.
It's in
Yeah.
the chat. That's why.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Not very quick tonight, huh, Mark?
I'm not- I've had an afternoon of watching Eddie trying to play that flaming stupid mini golf game.
Oh, excuses.
God, it's unbelievable.
Why was it like cringy because you're a golfer?
No, it was just that
They can't play it.
the holes had like bookcases in between them, or a blank space, or a large hall, and you couldn't actually tell which of the other bits of hole was the one you were supposed to be playing to. And it was crazy. If you get to 14, that's your score. It won't let you score higher than 14 on a hole. But oh my god.
Well, that was a dumb idea.
Yeah.
No, he's been chewing the perch all day, but he was sat on the wrong side of the perch when he was chewing it, and it went. So he went down with it.
Mm. If you want to see what it's like, just go on Adventures with Dread
Hmm.
and have a look.
I've seen it. I've seen the game that they play because they play that golf game a lot.
Yeah. It's damned impossible.
I think I might go upstairs and join the neighbour in dancing in heels.
Uh,
I can turn my head in.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing about living in an apartment. I can.
Oh,
Depending
you
on
hear
how
your
good.
neighbor. You hear your neighbor upstairs or whatever.
Yeah.
Not too bad. It's only at weekends. Yeah. I'm sure they can hear us as well. When Laura's trying to have a conversation from the other room.
Mm.
Yeah, it's completely different, Tim. But you can drive
did
any
they-
type of car in the game, and there's a bunch of different ones. Stay out of the
They-
18-wheelers, though. Those things are slow as shit.
Did they upgrade Fortnite a little bit?
They redid the entire map. It's all brand new. But the 18-wheelers they have in the game are slow as fuck, dude. You can run faster than them damn things.
Oh,
You just get used to where everything is, and they change it all so that you don't know where the hell it is.
Lance is at his beach house or lake house. I mean,
No, it's a beach house. It's not a lake. This is the ocean.
I had it right the first time. I had it right the first time. Then
You did. That is the ocean.
Gotta call Nico and get him down here. Well,
You're not.
Bro,
walking
you
to
need to
get that
get
rabbit to me.
Lance. You need to find put on the internet. You got Beechwood for
Mavic
sale.
3
and
doing
see if you can
hyperlatch
get
right
any
in
of
front of the house.
Paul, I'm just going to mute you while you
come
do
on
that,
down. Your
Paul.
dad wants to go outside, and he's having problems.
Paul, I'm just going to mute you.
Okay, come on.
What happened? He said his tenant's having issues.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was like a blue curtain hanging in Paul's thing. I think there was a blue curtain. I'm pretty sure there was.
PJ, as discussed earlier, there's sensitive issues going on.
Yeah.
Sandra, come on, job.
Got the Husky score. Hold on.
You're muted, Paul, if you're trying to talk.
He's
Okay. Yeah, we got you.
he'll
Be right back.
Yeah.
Is this tenant awake or is he like in like a?
No, either way.
He looked awake when they rolled him by.
But I think the younger ones are going to that anytime now. So,
Yeah, Paul said they were going this weekend.
and so he's going to say his goodbyes. Yeah, Justin, we'll have to be around for him on helping take over on Zoom and stuff for a few days
If it's
when you can.
Yeah, if it's during the week, I'm not gonna be able to.
Yeah, no. I've told him if I'm about, I'll do it.
I only got till the 22nd, and then I'm off for a week for Thanksgiving.
I know kids are like, thank God for.
I think ours are all on half term at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, till Monday.
Yeah.
I really don't get, right, why they don't make half term cover Halloween and bonfire night.
Yeah, so I'll be off from the 23rd to the 30th.
I don't know. I think you should offer to do some Thanksgiving camps or something.
And then Christmas, I'll be off from the 21st all the way till
It might be quicker just telling us when you're in.
I'll be off from the 21st to the 7th of January.
What's that? That's same as over here.
That's
Yeah.
for Christmas and New Year's and all that.
Yeah. Pretty much the same as here.
But soon they're talking about cutting the summer holidays down to 4 weeks and having 4 weeks off at Christmas, or splitting the 2 weeks over some of the half terms.
Well, the kids lost all their early dismissal days for the year because they have to make up for the time they were off for the hurricane. So,
well, that's a bit much.
well, it's either they did that or it has to cut into their holiday time off. So the school district decided just to cut their early release days instead. They just do full days those days instead of going home in the middle of the day.
I mean, if
And
they give them more time at Christmas, it just means they have less time to play out because it was darker earlier. Not that that stops them from staying out.
I think that was part of the thinking. It's stop having kids walking around in the dark.
Well, they will have them walking around in the dark, though. Because they'll be off school at Christmas.
All right, we might have them not walking around in the school uniforms in the dark, you know.
Yeah. You just have them doing
where all the sickos are hanging around.
Doing all sorts of other crap in the dark. Yeah.
But not every kid goes out then in the dark.
It's been getting dark real early.
I don't. Oh, it's dark at 4:30 in the afternoon here.
Yeah.
Not that early. It gets dark probably.
It will be next week, Justin. In fact, it will be tomorrow, Justin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, tomorrow
Couple of hours time and the clocks go back to some places.
Your clocks go back tonight.
Yeah.
As soon as it hits 2 o'clock in the morning, it'll drop to 1.
9 o'clock, and now it's going back to 10 o'clock.
Well, our phones will do it automatically, but with the microwave and oven, we got to change it manually.
No, you're just getting your
microwave and oven. You know how many times I don't look at the clock on the microwave and oven?
Just turn the clocks off. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Just get a new microwave.
A new microwave and a new oven. Like, yeah, the time's wrong. The time's wrong on this microwave and oven. Can I get it A new one?
Do you have a sundial?
A sundial? No, we don't have a sundial.
Oh,
no.
okay, because I say if you had a sundial, you have to move it to next door's front yard. That's how you
Oh,
go
yeah.
back and out.
Yeah, they move all the stones on Stonehenge today.
Yeah,
No, that was last week.
that
Last
was
week.
last week.
How
Yeah.
long does that take?
Oh,
Remove
TJ,
all
come to the
stones. Oh, a couple of hours, I'd say.
come to
TJ.
the camera.
Please, Slam.
Lauren.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
no.
gonna have to have one from the UK. Come closer.
Sandra!
Lord.
I had to say it.
They move this
You
stone
didn't
to
hear
that
that, did you?
stone, and then that
TJ.
stone to this stone, and then this stone to that
I'm
stone.
getting the baby powder and I'm driving down to TJ's now.
Yeah.
DJ, these stones are like 4 foot by 4 foot by 12, 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
They weigh
I
about
think there's
five,
I think there's
they weigh about
18
5
triptychs there.
tons.
I think it's 18. They have 18.
You gotta
of
wait
them
for the
around.
aliens to
They
come.
might
move
be
them again.
18, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
all
got
our,
Nobody moves them, TJ.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till the aliens come back to move them again.
Yeah.
Wait for the
Yeah.
aliens to come.
no. TJ, they're lying to you, right? These are smart rocks. They move themselves.
Please don't do that.
They're connected
His
to
head's
the
gonna explode.
internet.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
They're connected to the internet.
yeah.
If you log into Microsoft
When-
and change the time on the Microsoft clock, the stones move.
When everybody's sleeping, that's when the stones move.
yeah, they got a Starlink dish on the top so for all the internet connection needs.
Yeah.
To be honest, I am surprised no mobile phone company has tried putting a phone mast on top yet.
Fucking just a big ass fucking Verizon tower on top of Stonehenge. I could see that.
In fact, that's just giving me the April Fools for next year.
They'll do it like they would do it with the ones where they have to try to blend it in with the nature and they'd make it look like a tree. Just looks like a big ass tall stone that's like 1,000 feet high. Something
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Put a big pile on there and coat it in plastic cladding.
That was like in the movie Daddy's Home. They go out to cut down the Christmas tree and end up cutting down the cell tower by accident. As it looks like
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
And then they actually take it home and actually set it up. And the guy from the cell company's there building them. And he goes, "Well, that's an expensive tree, only $17,000."
That's a cheap phone mast though.
Mm.
That's like the sketch from Only Fools and Horses. They steal a satellite, or somebody steals a satellite dish, and Del Boy buys it for one of his friends, and his friend gets his satellite dish back. So he goes, "I don't need it now." So they wire it up on their balcony on the 17th floor of Nelson Mandela House, and they go outside, and when they realise it's been stolen from the airport, they go outside and goes, "Look, but it does look like a satellite dish," and it suddenly kicks in, and the airplane turns and comes towards the tower block.
Mm.
And it was recorded. It was recorded before 9/11.
And was it that
Oh.
nicked it? Bronco nicked it.
Yeah. It's now.
It was Boyce's
Oregon
brother.
28, Michigan 17.
Boyce's brother-in-law.
And why the hell's Green Bay Packers versus the Lions not kicked off yet?
Hooray.
Sorry. Good afternoon.
Hey, Don. How you doing?
Why did they give you these
Hey.
times and never freaking kick off?
What's up,
How
Donald?
are you doing?
How you doing?
Is that what
They
you,
usually
say to all your customers in the store?
Yeah, I say, hey, how you doing?
What's up, Corey?
Like, hey, you, how you doing?
You know when they come to the till and they've got something that you want? Yeah.
Can I
Here you
have
go.
that?
Can I have
I
it?
have that.
Can I have that?
As he's running down the center aisle.
Dallas, Atlanta, Denver.
Right. So
Donald.
they
What's up, Donald?
delayed the Michigan the Detroit
Oh, no.
because the Georgia Florida game is still going on.
No.
Hey,
So apparently, what they've done. Oh, I know why it's not kicked off. On 24
because it
hours.
doesn't start until 9:25,
Yeah, and it's
which is
9:43.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it kicks off tomorrow. This website,
it's
it's kicking off
It's
now.
Sunday night football. Yeah.
Yeah, but this website it's got
Evening,
it
Donald.
off now, but it's not. It's not until Sunday.
Yeah, which will be 4:25 in Detroit
Yeah.
because they're back to 5 hours again tomorrow.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
probably
So
would've been a good flight.
Everything gets an hour later for me.
That's a big ship coming in.
Going upbound.
It almost looks like it's coming at you.
It's coming towards the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
It looks like
it's turning, TJ.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
Now this side is getting longer.
Look at that, TJ. He struck it on the side and forced it to turn.
There's been no NFL matches today.
It's Michigan's playing Oregon right
See
now.
how it's turning?
Oh, they got on Saturdays.
TJ, did you say turning?
Turning. Turning. Wait, what is it? What is that song?
Which
Every
way is it turning?
Looks like it's turning right.
No, what is the marine language for right? Starboard.
Oh, Arbord.
It's
Starboard.
Starboard.
Oh,
He said Arbord.
Hot in one ear.
Like
And then
cardboard.
when it turns
Ah.
left, when it
Yardbirds
turns
with
left,
Derek
TJ,
Clapton.
it's turning
The
to
Yardbird,
the
yeah.
Turning what?
port starboard.
Port out.
Oh,
Starboard
Forward
and aft.
Forward.
Oh.
Aft.
Oh.
TJ, think of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Kitty
Port.
kitty bang
Oh,
bang.
don't do that
Yeah,
to him.
port out, starboard home, posh with a capital P.
No, port has
Too much.
less
too much.
letters than starboard. Left
Too much
has less
information
letters
for
than
me to
right.
retain.
So just remember that port is left because it has the same amount of letters.
Port is
Oh.
left because it tastes like
And
vinegar
here's
sherry.
one more question for you, TJ. We're gonna round it
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
What
And vinegar
what
cherry is
color
always left.
What color is designated as port, and what color is designating starboard?
Look at your drone. It's on your drone, TJ.
Oh, is it? I don't. I thought that they.
Green.
You know it's got the red and
Port.
green.
Port's
Green
green.
and red.
And red is starboard.
And red is
Oh yeah,
starboard,
the little lights on
Port
the.
green.
So when the ships are coming towards you, you can tell which side of the ship is headed toward you.
Oh. So it's just like
And
the
when,
red
it,
and
when it's
green
coming
lights on the
towards your
arms
left
of
is the opposite way. Everything is turned around when it's coming towards you.
Right.
Yeah,
I just,
the
I
sticks
just
work
have to
the
ask
wrong way
this
around.
important question. Why
Unless
do
you're in
people
mode
think
two.
that TJ needs to know this?
Because he's gonna study
He's
for
gonna
his
do his what's
107.
it?
And you've got to know all these terms.
Not with a ship, it isn't. Don't encourage you to pick that.
It's exactly the same with an aircraft. An aircraft is classed
Yeah,
as a
port
ship.
and starboard, exactly the same thing, and it's got exactly the same color scheme on either side. Yep.
The aircraft were
That's a
considered
ranch
the
over.
ships of the sky, so they
Yeah.
did exactly the same thing.
Now, TJ, now when you're looking at like a three-masted schooner, the mast in front is going to be called the foremast, even though there's only three. They're going to call it the foremast, even though there's only three of them. It's the first
Yeah.
one. It's up front. The second one will be the main mast, and then the third one is the mizzen mast. But don't worry, it's still there. It's just called the mizzen mast. It's not really mizzen.
Oh,
It's there.
it's there, but you just don't. It's there,
It's
but
not
you just
missing.
don't.
The captain stands on the poop deck, but he doesn't poop there. He poops in it. The captain doesn't poop on his deck. The captain poops in his head.
That's all, I always thought that was a funny term for a boat, the poop deck, where everybody goes and poops there.
Well, no, they go in on a boat. You go to the head.
Yeah, the head.
Yeah,
and he poops in his head, and the crewmen, they don't have heads.
And they go and hit the head.
They go off the side.
If without heads, they're of course they're going to go off the side. They can't see where they're going.
Yeah. That's funny.
I think we should just stick to Stone Age being smart bricks and being moved on the road.
Yeah, move. Yeah, they move
Let's
it.
stick to that.
They move
TJ,
it back and forward depending on getting daylight saving or losing it.
Yeah, that's this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
Not for Stone Age.
Yeah. Last weekend they would have moved Stonehenge just to the right.
Yeah. Told you we don't move it now. It's all done by Smart App.
Oh, okay.
Gets an Android update.
They found it was easier just to rotate the entire hill.
Yeah. It's not on a hill.
We don't rotate the hill.
Not a plane.
Except for Donald, TJ legit asked, how long does it take for him to move the stones?
Well, I was joking, but because y'all were
No, you weren't.
because y'all were saying they
No,
gotta
you
move-
weren't.
you gotta
No,
move the
no,
Stonehenge,
no,
and then
no,
then I was kind of like I was trying to add to the joke, like trying to figure out like how long it takes.
No, that was totally
No, no,
serious.
no, yeah.
Donald, we don't move the hill. We move the whole country.
There's no hill.
We just swing it right closer to France a bit.
Yeah.
On Salisbury Plain.
Yeah.
It's flat.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's not a hill, it's a plane. It's Salisbury Plain.
It's a plane, so it's got
If it's
port
a
and
plane,
starboard.
Yeah.
It's got port and starboard.
And which side of the ship are we seeing, TJ? Look at Paul's. What side of that? What
There
side
are
of the
four
ship?
lights.
The star
Port-
harbor.
port- Port.
Oh,
aft.
Port.
Port.
We're looking at the port and
Left hand
aft.
side.
We're looking at the port and aft there, Kurt.
TJ sounded like
Yeah, the port and aft. Yeah.
TJ sounded like somebody you were trying to teach how to read for the first time.
Left and rear.
Star. You've got it sounded out.
Starburst.
Starboard.
That dude
I
from the
got a
Green
Starbird.
or from Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
DJ, I've got a Starbird.
Yep. Starburst is what
What's up, Brian?
used to be called opal fruits.
Brian.
That's what we call opal fruits.
Brian. Yeah, well, you can't buy them as opal fruits, but yeah,
You can.
can you?
Yeah, they've done a centenary thing.
Ah, right.
I think they're only available in certain stores. Opal fruits made to make your mouth water.
Wow.
Wanted to go outside.
Hmm.
You know, when you only have days, you gotta take care of them.
Now,
Yeah,
what?
they say Days. He's still going to be here 6 months down the line, I'll bet you.
Now, even the nurse had showed me up the paperwork. They said 3 to 10 days.
Oh, God. That's not nice.
No, hospice will know. I'm assuming that he's got hospice care.
Yeah, that's what the nurses, they come in every day.
Yeah. Hospice, they know, and they can tell you.
And that's the reason the hospital sent him home, because give him a chance to have some separation, I guess.
Hospice
Yeah, it's home
nurses
hospice.
are saints. I don't know how.
So
you have
this
that
morning,
profession.
Yeah.
this morning
Yeah,
they
it's a
were
tough- that's a tough job.
they
This
were
morning they came for the ambulance and brought him here.
okay.
Yeah, we have the Macmillan nurses that only look after cancer patients here.
I guess it
They've
takes.
started doing dementia as well, Mark,
Have they?
I guess at one point
in
it
certain
would,
areas.
I would find it depressing, but I guess you could also look at it as you are providing something for somebody in their last
Yeah.
moments.
Palliative care.
Still, how could it not tear you apart?
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's some people that get a certain PTSD from that, though.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't some of those nurses out there that end up with that get into it not realizing how rough it could be.
Yeah, anybody that's gone through it with family, no, and it's like, ugh.
Mm. Oh, you got
Or you'd be like me and I just watch things on YouTube.
Well, having taken birds in and given them palliative care, that's bloody hard. So I can't imagine what a nurse goes through.
You guys think
Well,
about
there's a
Peanut. You heard about Peanut, the squirrel? Oh my gosh.
Peanut the squirrel.
I knew nothing about Peanut the squirrel, but it's all over the place this morning. I guess a guy had rescued a squirrel, and it was very popular on like TikTok or whatever, and it was his pet squirrel. And it was in New York, I think it was, and they came in and busted into his house, took the squirrel and his raccoon that he has as a pet, and put them down.
Oh.
Because it wasn't good for the animals to be pets. It's better for them to be dead.
Who did that?
What, you mean animal control did that?
yeah, because he won't.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to keep them as pets, but
Well,
because
you can if you get a
they are
license.
they're classed as pests.
Right, but
Some
No,
people do. Some
Well,
people do
okay,
though.
yeah.
Like when they rescue
But
an
then
animal,
again,
they'll
People
keep
keep
it as a pet.
people keep white rats as pets.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mark, we've got different laws over here. If we was taking an animal from off the street, as long as you can prove it's injured and needs your care and you're willing to offer it 100% care, you can get a license to keep it. But if you don't, then they will come in and sadly take it away from you.
right, but
But they don't kill it.
No, they take them to local animal hospitals and then they
Yeah.
decide. You never find out what happens to them.
yeah, they kill them.
Not always, because I know our local animal hospital, we're not allowed to release pigeons over here. And it's amazing how many times their windows get broken or left open and the pigeons all escape.
But you're allowed to keep pigeons, right?
You can keep racing pigeons, but not feral pigeons.
Okay.
Homing
How do
pigeons.
how do they determine
Oh,
different
specific
colour.
breed?
different color.
Okay, but feral pigeon. You mean like rock pigeons?
A feral pigeon is sort of like a silvery grey colour.
Or white or
Well,
black.
feral just means wild.
No,
wild.
if it's white, it's a dove.
No, you
feral
can get white pigeons.
You got a point
feral
there.
feral
Oh,
just means
fucking hell.
wild. Feral just means wild. So if you guys are talking like city pigeons, that's a rock pigeon, isn't it?
There's
I think
different
that-
types.
What about city?
Because that's
Yeah,
how
the city
that's what you call them, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we just call them pigeons.
pigeons
But-
are pigeons.
Right, now you've got wood
Okay.
pigeons.
Okay, I'm
they
looking this up.
they stay in trees and live in forests. They don't go
Yeah, and rock
to
pigeons
town and they don't
gravitate
go
to
to
cities
people
because
with
they're
kids.
a lot like the cliff dwelling that the rock pigeon evolved for. I think.
Okay.
If
Then
I'm-
you've got
What
the
about the
feral
pigeons in the
pigeon.
city
Yeah.
then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's-
pigeons in the city live on the buildings, ledges, things
yes,
like
the
that.
pigeons, the rock pigeon is the pigeon that lives in the city, or a rock dove is what they're called. But they
Holland dove,
evolved to nest and stuff on the sides of cliffs and stuff. And so cities are very familiar to them and they're able to adapt. And that's why they.
Hmm.
Most feral pigeons, as we call them over here, are out in cities because of they were used in the war and then they were released.
Yeah, now, so you can't keep a rock pigeon or a feral pigeon
Nope.
just because it's a different breed?
Well, I did.
Because they are classed as vermin, so
Hmm.
you can't keep it and you can't release it. It's stupid.
I saved one with a broken wing when I was a kid and kept it in the shed till it could fly away. Mind you, it wouldn't have had a broken wing if I hadn't shot it with an air gun.
Jesus.
So that's why it's got a
Fuck's sake, Mark.
yeah, but you do have, but you did atone for your mistakes at least.
Oh yeah, I couldn't bring myself to kill it, so I took it home and waited till it was better. Hmm.
And then shot it on the way out.
Hmm.
Well, Philip.
Hey, Philip.
What's up, Philip?
Phil, how's it
Hey,
going?
Phil.
What's up, chat?
Lucky Phil.
TJ's plucking his eyebrows again.
Yeah.
No, I'm pulling the burns on my side burns.
What sideburns? You plucked them all.
I plugged them all.
Sideburns go down here like this.
Yeah.
You're all the way up to here.
Yeah. Well, they're still on my side. I guess I don't know.
Sideburns?
Sideburns. Yeah.
Turn your head. Show us your sideburns. He thinks
They're not
he's got
sideburns.
sideburn.
Sideburns
Right here.
start coming down below your eyes and
They come
line
down to
between your
about
ear.
here, not up to here.
yeah,
Down
out
here.
between the line of your ear and
When
the
they
corner
come
of
to
your
right
eye.
here, they're called like aren't they called like chops or something like that?
Huh?
No,
Pork
Called
chop,
a
yeah.
beard.
What
Pork
about-
chop.
You could grow the monkey tail.
The monkey tail. How does that one
Monkey
work?
tail, you start with your mustache. It goes over here. It goes all the way down under your chin. It's not connected to this side. Then it comes back around to your pork chop. So it's like a stripe of hair that comes down around your chin and back up over your lip.
That's crazy.
DJ, DJ,
I can see TJ with a monkey tail.
DJ, no.
That's crazy.
David gave you the approval. Go for it, TJ.
No.
TJ, I'll Venmo you $5 if you do it.
No, TJ.
But
needs
it,
to
but it
go.
has to be. But it has to be at least as hairy as your lip is now, all the way around.
Yeah.
Guys, let's not encourage him. We've only just become good friends with Sandra and got her to slap him on command. We don't want to ruin this.
Well, Sandra would say all right to a monkey tail, wouldn't she?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Okay, if you really want to take it to extremes, you could shave all your head except for a top knot and have the monkey
Yeah,
tail
just
go up
have
and
a-
and join it and come out the
Yeah.
top.
Be like a Buddhist.
I'll have a black eye in a minute.
All right. With that being said, I'm going to. All right. Philip will Venmo you $10, so we're up to
Yeah,
$10
Philip's
now.
got 10 on you as well. So you got $15
Down to
so
10
far.
now, yeah.
Yeah, we got
Funny.
Guys,
got
I think we need to
$15
change
raised.
subject a minute.
Can we,
Hold
can
on,
we,
let's get
can
the
we get
job.
more? We got $15.
Hey,
Anybody
hey,
want?
TJ, I'll mail that award to you.
I'll give him 15
DJ,
cents
don't
if he
listen
does
to
a
him.
Jimmy
I've
Edwards.
been wondering
Anybody
where that
else?
thing is. I've been looking
Anybody
at
else
it
wanna
every
play?
day
Yeah, I gotta
for
get
the
it.
shithead award.
I'll give him
All right,
50
Anybody else
cents
want
if
to
he
play?
does
We
a
got
Jimmy Edwards.
$15.
I gotta go pick up some dinner. So
Yes, Donald.
Okay,
did you
enjoy
get the
dinner
job?
then.
Okay, Don.
I've got a question. Did you get the job?
I did not get word yesterday.
What
So
are you
I-
having, Donald?
We're gonna have turkey.
Turkey?
Nice.
The first weekend of
3
November,
weeks
the
early.
local, yeah, the first weekend of
Hey,
November,
hot
the
rod.
church will do a
With
turkey
dressing
dinner
and
feed.
everything?
Yeah, first weekend of November, the local church will do like a turkey feed, and
Huh?
you go up, you buy the turkey, but it raises money for whatever, and so we're gonna go up and get our turkey dinners, and it's really
Good.
bland. It's not really great turkey dinner, but gets you kind of primed for Thanksgiving, and then I'm going to be smoking a turkey again this year, so.
Yes.
I had a nice roast pork joint.
Nice.
Well, you didn't have to take it and talk dirty, be perverted,
Mm,
weirdo.
well, I had to cook it, and I had it with rice with mixed peppers in it.
Actually, last night we did
Not a curry sauce.
No curry sauce, no.
last night
No.
we did country style ribs, which is basically a pork shoulder that's cut in roughly rib shaped segments, and it's pretty good.
Mm,
I
Hey,
had something
JDS.
similar. I have pizza.
John, hello.
What's up, JDS?
But anyway, I gotta go pick up dinner.
All right,
Larry,
Don.
Ah.
Have fun.
Good night.
mhm.
Hey, Don.
And the crackling came out absolutely perfect as well.
Oh, great.
Mm,
I love it. I can't really eat pork crackling anymore. It's not healthy enough for me, but I do enjoy it.
yeah.
Up,
I
Philip,
just-
Rod.
Spray
Yes.
it with oil before you cook it. Then halfway through, or sprinkle salt on it as well, on the oil.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, spray it again with oil.
when you come through Lafayette, Louisiana, you get boudin and cracklings, and they do them fresh. And I remember buying a bag of them one night, and I'm driving home, and I was eating them, and I had like about a quarter pound. I didn't buy a lot because they're expensive as all get up. And I'm eating them on the way home, and I ate about a third of that bag, and I started having chest pains. I said, "Oh shit, stop!" It was giving me chest pains.
It's
Just stop.
currently Oregon 31, Michigan 17.
Mm. Look, Lance is back.
What's up, Lance?
And
He's
JDS
walking to get that Mavic 3. That's what he's doing.
and Rod.
Yeah.
And I can't see once.
He's coming.
He's coming.
He's coming. He's
Ta-da!
It's gone.
Now,
TJ, give him a hand.
camera's off, but yep.
And the mic's off.
No wax. No wax.
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
But you can't see me.
We can't.
My
I see.
Thank
my
God.
YouTube up here at the cabin has just been wonky. It was wonky this morning. I lost you guys about 15 minutes ago. Couldn't get back in. But anyway, how's everybody?
Well,
Yeah,
you were
we're
there
good.
for a moment. We saw you for a moment, and then you left, and then
For a
came
hot
back.
minute, yeah.
I'm good, Lance, to answer your question.
Yeah, we're doing okay. Ish.
Somebody had to answer the question.
Mm.
Play my video, but that's probably best. I'm sure Justin doesn't want to see me. See my
DJ, when are you going to grow a beard out?
Oh, God.
Well, I did have one a long time ago, but then like when I guess moved down here, it was getting really hot and itchy and shit, so I just shaved it off. Well, and then I made it into a goatee, and then I couldn't get this part of my chin to fill in, so I just shaved it into like a stash or whatever. Because Uncle
Well,
Bill
that's
was
why
like,
they
"You
make
don't-"
magic markers.
That's why they make magic markers. No, because I was on Uncle Bill's stream one night. He's like, TJ, why don't you just like shave all this off and just do the mustache? I was like, all right. So I did.
Yeah, I usually grow my beard for about
on
4 or
my
5
on my
weeks. and
previous
shave it off.
license, on my previous license, you could just see like this big bald spot on my chin.
Dude, I told you, get a job as a firefighter. The stash will vouch for you as you're walking in the
Yeah.
door.
I have a stash. Can y'all hire me as a firefighter? That
Seems
guy's
to
got a
be-
stash. Give him the water hose.
It seems to be a bit of a thing at the moment with American football players that they need to have massive beards and look like ZZ Top.
Yeah, it seems to be moustaches are coming back in our sport.
Yeah, but beards have made a big comeback just in the past few years. You're starting to see a lot of politicians with beards now, which we
Yeah.
all know for years, you know, almost every politician you would see was very clean shaved. No
Yeah, but
mustache,
there's a
no
reason for
beard.
that. There's a reason why all politicians have beards now.
Yeah, all the razors are
Shit
made in
doesn't go
China.
down the chin and down on the chest.
I'm just saying they've made a comeback in like all industries now. You're starting to see
That's
a lot of
good to
people with
hear.
beards.
Yeah, beards are good for keeping
Like
suit.
guys walking around with man buns too.
No,
I hate them.
that's no good.
No, I see maybe
No.
like one or two guys walking around with man buns. Like, what the fuck?
No. It's all that soy milk they're drinking.
That's a no, TJ.
Okay.
I just have my hair in a straightforward ponytail. Anyone tries putting it in a man bun, they're dying.
That's like if you're in the military,
Back in five.
you know how you can
Okay.
tell who the badasses are? The ones with the big ass beards that are enlisted that are in the military. Because those are usually the guys that are like special forces and shit. They don't have to
Yeah.
have a clean shave.
Yeah.
They can have a full beard and fucking long hair.
Well,
They pretty much
yeah,
look the way they want
so
to.
that they blend in with the Afghans.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that's how you spot the guys not to fuck with on base.
Yeah.
If they got a full beard and they're in some kind of uniform or something, yeah, don't fuck with them. Because they're probably some part of some special operations unit or something.
Giggles the stash.
These pictures are gonna take me all freaking weekend to do. I don't feel like doing them. I'm at that point in the season where I'm ready to take a break.
Well, then you got to follow your heart, man.
Well, I only have one game a week now. So that cuts a day out. So that cuts 2 days of editing out. I'll catch up. I'll feel actually I got stuff this week. I got a whole bunch of shit this week. I got Monday I got at 1:45 I got to do the seniors for basketball, the boys. Thursday night I got to go to the Marine Corps ball and shoot the ceremony. Haven't decided whether I'm gonna put the background up and try to make money, because last time I did that I stayed out there for 3 hours, shot 2 pictures.
Is the
So
ball?
I'd rather
is
just
it-
shoot the ball and leave, shoot the Marine Corps ball and leave the ceremony. And then Friday night's the game.
JDS is here in all his
Is
glory.
Is it outdoors or indoors?
It's indoor. And
Oh.
Friday night is a game, but then I got to be at the school at 11 o'clock till about 1 o'clock for the Veterans Day ceremony at the school. Then I got to
Yeah,
come
but-
back to the game.
Can't you set up your background and then just kind of walk around and do that? And then if somebody wants a picture, you just go do it real quick.
I did that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I was making $300 or $400 working about 2 hours there. Then the next year they forgot to hand out the envelopes, and I think I did 5 pictures. And then the following year I did like 2 pictures. And it's just they don't want to do pictures. They want to party, do that thing. That's it. So I'd rather not worry about. They'd rather come out with the cell phone and take a picture on the stairs and get in the background and have a
Watch.
formal picture.
Joe's going to show up and then he's just going to get a whole lot of people. You doing pictures? And he's not going to have his background with him.
I'll put it this way. I may not have the background with me, but I'll have the lights in the car just in case. And if somebody says something, I'll go ahead and do it, because I can put them on. They got a beautiful stairwell. I did that a few years ago. I didn't use a background. I used the stairwell as a background with the table with this big vase with these flowers in it, and put them in front of it on the side. And I thought those looked better in the background.
It looks more natural too.
Well, it looked
Sounds
to me.
good.
It looked a lot better.
Oh, dear.
Philip, take care.
Later,
Have a
Phil.
good evening yourself.
Hey, Philip.
Later, Shat.
Hey, Philip.
Yeah. I don't even know if I did that. Just said it. Now I gotta go look and see if I did this
Huh,
picture.
Drone
Yeah, I
Chat
did.
says that I should get the Air 3S. I'm happy with the Air 2S.
Why not?
I love my Air
Jody.
2S.
Yep. The Air 2S
That's
does
not- that's
everything
not-
that I need it to do.
That's not a
Because
that's
I'm
not a
not-
bad drone.
I'm
Actually,
not going down the wooded trails. I'm not doing all that nonsense stuff. I'm
Should have
You
been a
need
camera
to, Paul.
sensor.
I'm flying in open air.
I mean, you have the Neo, the Air 2S. Well, you have two. No, you just have one Air 2S because you sold the other Air 2S.
No, I still
right?
got
No,
two Air.
he's got two Air 2S.
Oh. And
But
then
I
don't
still
you
got a
have,
big
camera
then you
sensor,
have,
though.
you,
Well,
you have an you have an Autel drone too, right?
Yeah. The
I'll be the one on the other side because nothing's perfect. Air 2S sucks.
Yeah, it's old technology.
I'll tell you though, the Air 3S sounds like it
Yeah.
rocks.
That's my
It
extra
does.
one.
Better camera sensor.
Yep.
I'm
Got
just-
more-
I'm
more
hesitant
stops.
to
And it's got
fly
better,
the
It's
Neo.
got
better
14
obstacle
stops up
avoidance.
against
Joe
12.6
told
for the
me I
Air
shouldn't
2.
fly the Neo because it's dangerous.
It weighs a whole mini more.
Right, Joe?
No.
But
Joe's,
George is gonna get beat.
Paul's scared of the Neo.
Hey, Dominic, when are you supposed to meet up with Matt? Isn't he supposed to meet up with you?
Tuesday is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
He rang me the other night and said Tuesday.
Yeah, he was talking about last night on my live stream when he popped in for a little bit.
How far away do you guys live from each other?
Oh, only about 1,500 miles.
Oh, that's not
Oh, is
bad.
that all?
Just around the corner, yeah.
That's from
Just down the
Seattle
bottom of
to
the
San
drive.
Diego.
But he's driving from the other side of the country, isn't he?
You're
No,
not gonna
he's-
drive
he's-
that in a
He's
day.
Oh, no.
driving
At the
from
moment-
the top of Australia to the bottom of Australia.
Yeah, but at the moment,
Uh,
in Adelaide.
He's going south.
Yeah, I wouldn't
No,
listen to
He'd be
Dominic.
going
and that.
south.
They're
be
trying
going-
to fool you.
He'd be
Right.
going south if he was coming from home, but he's not home, is he?
Yeah, he's in Queensland.
I thought he was in what's it for a
no,
wedding.
he's in Adelaide. He's in
He's
Adelaide.
going back. He started in Queensland, went through South Australia, through Victoria to Adelaide, and then he's going to go back.
Didn't y'all meet up before when he made that video of you being homeless?
We've met up once. Yeah.
Dominic was homeless?
Yeah, he made,
Yeah.
yeah. Matt made a video of him being homeless.
Hey,
I
Ryan,
wouldn't
how's it
mind,
going?
I wouldn't,
What's up,
I
Rod?
wouldn't mind
And
being
don't
in
bu-
Victoria and Adelaide. Might be like twins, you know?
TJ,
Yeah.
don't let Dominic convince you that it's that far. It's literally just the end of Dominic's drive. Matt lives.
Yeah, it is actually, yeah.
No, see, for
Just the
Mark or David to make that much of a trip, they'd have to go around their little island about 10 times.
Yeah. It's basic. It'd be basically from London to, it'd be London to Manchester and back and back and back.
It's
And
210
back.
miles
back.
from Manchester to London.
Yeah.
So you
That's
got 5
it.
trips,
Or you'd
6
have-
trips.
Actually, no, you'd have to do it 7 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's literally just down the road.
It'd be the same as driving from Land's End to John O'Groats and back again.
Yeah, that's what I
about-
was just going to
that's
say,
about-
Land's End to John O'Groats and back.
Yes,
and
that's about
you still need to
1700.
go just a little bit longer.
No, that's 1700 miles.
Oh, 7. That's about right then. That's there and back. That's a round trip. You're saying, or just
Yeah.
one way?
No,
Round
it's
trip.
860 miles one way.
Okay, we still haven't got to Perth yet. From Melbourne to Perth, still
Yeah.
haven't got there yet. We'd
Yeah,
have to go back.
Matt's gotta go 1,500 each way. That's
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
know. That's what I'm saying.
That's 3,000 miles roughly. I mean, that's
No,
pretty
that's
much
only
going.
from where I am to him. He's still got another 600 to go to Adelaide. I'm only talking from from Brisbane to Melbourne is 1,700 kilometers.
Anyways, Paul, the Air 3S is junk if you have a Mavic 3 Pro like I do.
I
There's
only have
like
a Mavic 3.
there's like no point.
But we were going from Air 2S to Air 3S. You're
Yeah.
going from
The
I'm
only
not
you're
even
going from
sure the
Mavic 3
Mavic.
Pro
Rod.
backward.
I don't think the Mavic
Mavic 3
4
Pro's
should be worth it to me.
Mavic 3 Pro's way in front.
The only thing that the Air
Yes, they
3S
do,
has
Jim.
over the Mavic 3 is the obstacle avoidance.
I turned
Yeah.
that shit off, to be honest. I literally turned it off because I find it to be more of a pain in the butt than actually useful.
See you, Mark.
You turned what off?
Obstacle avoidance.
Oh.
Where did Mark go?
I don't know,
no,
but I just said
dropped
goodbye
out.
to him.
Oh,
Oh, he's
he's
back.
okay.
Does
I'd
it
rather
any-
have the extra battery than the stupid obstacle avoidance.
Does the Mavic or does the Air 3S have any other features like quick shots, better quick shots, or not really?
Nothing
It's
different.
not. It's basically the same, other than the obstacle avoidance with LiDAR and a better camera sensor.
A
They're the only
1
two
a
things.
1 millimeter width on the propellers.
Yeah.
And better dynamic range.
Yeah, that's it. But that's in the camera sensor.
I'd rather have the
It-
Micro Four
It
Thirds.
claims to have better battery technology, but you know what everybody says about battery technology.
Yeah. And it costs you
Claims
a
to
lot
have
more money.
46.
And it goes faster.
Yeah. But if it goes faster, you use more battery.
I'm almost disagree with you because Johnny had his wide open and flew his just as far as he flew the Air 3. And he turned around. I'm not going to tell you how far, but he went as far as he did and came back. And I said, well, I'm on my way back. I said, what's your battery level? He said, about 70%. I said, you could have went another quarter of that distance. And he said, yeah, probably could have. Like that. And when he got back, he had 60% battery still. And that was shocking. Full speed, 50 something miles an hour.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can put it under a carport. If you take
Yeah.
off from under a carport and you fly it out, it'll come straight back to under the carport.
Yeah.
Can't
That's
beat
the crazy
Mavic
thing.
3, end of discussion.
Yeah.
That's what Jim said.
Now, is that you mean the Mavic 3 Classic or the Mavic 3 Pro?
Oh, crap.
I don't think it beat the Mavic 3 myself.
Or the
No matter
Mavic
which
3,
one it is, Jim
three
don't
of
know how
them.
to fly the damn thing anyway.
Yeah.
It's been over a week, Jim. Bite me.
Yeah, it was Sunday morning for me. Was when the week started. So.
Yeah, most people go to church on a Sunday morning. Dominic, you go
All right.
to Murray's.
Laura, what's up?
Oh,
Up, Laura.
This is our church. This is our church.
Right. That's right.
But as I've
Jim's
said
talking.
many
Okay.
times, the use case for me is I need a longer opticals, and the rest of that shit doesn't mean crap. Oh, it's got better dynamic range. Okay, great. With all the editing tools these days, what makes the difference? AI is the great equalizer between good camera and bad camera. So why should I go spend another $3,000 for a Mavic 4 to get one more dynamic range that you literally
There's a
could not
simple
freaking
rule.
see?
Hot Rod, you do know there's a simple rule on this. Why should you spend more? Because you can.
Yes.
I know I can, but
That's the only reason.
the reason I have money is because I only spend it on what makes sense, and none of this makes sense anymore.
You buy
It's
something
good
because
enough.
it's there.
Hot Rod,
Because
look
you've
at
got
it.
to keep up with the Joneses.
No, I don't.
The Mavic
I don't know
4
who
could
The
Joneses
Joneses go
are,
back.
but-
The Joneses go bankrupt. Congratulations.
the
I don't know
Mavic
who the
4 could have
Joneses are, but
Mavic 4 could have 360-degree LiDAR.
Great. I never in a
It's-
place where
it's
I
gotta-
use that's
It's
not
got to
that
be
doesn't fit
able
my
to
use
froth
case.
the milk on a coffee machine before I'll get it.
You got to bring the coffee to your plate.
You know, some of this
Well,
stuff
if you balance it,
is
I
great
I
if you have
reckon-
the use case.
I reckon you could balance a coffee on something like the Avata.
And how many
Provided, I
people are
reckon if
taking
you're
off in their
careful enough, I reckon you
carport
could balance it.
and doing return to home?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much everybody's done a video of it now.
Yeah. I think Laura's been drinking. 'Cause,
Yeah.
She wants Joel's day to be full of sparkles and Jim's day to be full of rainbows, and Justin can just shut up.
I have not used return to home on any of my drones.
Me
Okay.
either.
Yeah, but Paul, your return to home is the bottom.
Rarely. Rarely do I use it.
I think I've used it once.
Very rarely.
Now my low battery forced me to do it, but I cancel it right away.
I'll give you an example of something that is pure marketing bullshit. Other than everybody doing the tracking when a new drone comes out, how many freaking videos do you actually see people post of them using it tracking? Other than the reviews, how many?
Not a whole lot.
Exactly. They blow this thing up, and it's a feature that nobody uses. Whatever.
Back when I was had the Air 2, I was like one of the few people that was actually just posting tracking videos, and I was doing it with my car, but not a lot of people were doing it.
Chin Dynasty used to use it all the time.
Whatever happened with him
Great.
anyway?
You have
I
1%
think
of the
he's,
community that might actually
I think
use
he
it.
may be deceased.
No, he's still around. He's still posting on Facebook.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that haven't heard from him.
And as
Does
far as
anyone know-
dynamic range and all that kind of bullshit, as Joe could tell you, go take an APS-C camera and take photos, and go take a full frame camera and take photos at 4K of something. And I dare you to tell the difference which one is which, without without pixel peeping.
And Rod, I disagree with you. If I'm shooting a night fourth quarter football game at night, I'm going to tell right away.
Okay, that I would agree. That I would kind of agree with.
Expert. Now what are you shooting it with, Lance?
What am I shooting what with?
Nighttime, full frame?
Full frame.
Okay, I'm shooting with APS-C.
Yep. And I would put images next to yours, and you're going to see that I don't have the noise that you have without
Well, you can
fixing
see-
anything
you-
in post.
You can see a little difference. But yeah, if you don't fix it, you're gonna see the difference for sure. But I can fix it. You know, so
And that's my
Exactly.
point with the editing shit these days. Is there really a difference between them? No, other than you losing money, pretty much.
yeah, I'd rather shoot with the APS-C to give me that extra reach right now, because the cameras I have between the 7D2s will give me better range for less noise if I use the 5D3. That sucker seems like it gives me more noise.
And there's tech
And then-
that has.
Yeah, and then it doesn't have the flicker deal, so I might take 10 pictures and each one of them gonna have the flicker in.
I
and
love
there-
the reach. I love the reach on the crop sensor. I also love the burst rate on the crop sensor is also quicker. So there's two pluses, but I want to shoot in the daytime then. I want to shoot those sport shots when it's light. But as soon as it gets dark, I'm gonna go to my full frame.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Lance.
I can see you on that, but I've got to the point where I figured out the presets and how to set it up.
There's
where I can
tech
fix it.
that
And
has
now,
it.
even with the ones that are really bad, Lightroom's AI will make it like it's brand new.
There's tech that hasn't come to the cameras yet that is on PCs that is really going to change things dramatically And it started with NVIDIA's DLSS, which is an upscaling thing. And Windows 11 has an even better upscaling and 24/2 kind of thing, where you're going to start seeing that most crap is actually done in lower frame rate, lower bandwidth kinds of things, and just upscaled. So I have a funny feeling eventually all that upscaling stuff that's in the PC world will come to the camera world. So imagine being able to take a 1080p and upscale it to 4K.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna radically change what goes
I'll
on
tell
in the
you,
camera world.
The one thing I wish I had right now, and it's probably out there, I just haven't found it. I haven't researched it enough to find it. I took a picture last night of one of my players, and I shot the quarterback as he threw it perfectly in focus. He threw it over to the end zone, swung it around, hit him. Thought I was perfectly in focus because I hit my back button. So it locked in, right? But it locked in to the people right behind him. So when it locked into the people right behind him, he's not that far out of focus, but he's out of focus. And it's a beautiful catch. He's back hanging into the end zone, upside down almost. He catching the ball for a touchdown, and I can't do anything with it. And I mean, I even tried the enhanced AI on it. It's not enough. But I know there's got to be something out there that could take that and fix it. Because there's supposed to be an app out there that if I have a watermark that covers the whole screen, it'll take the watermark off and enhance the picture, make it look better than the original picture.
Mhm.
The difference going to be is the AI stuff once it comes to the cameras are obviously, and you're seeing it now. It's in the high-end cameras is where it's going to be. So it won't be in the APS-Cs. It will eventually work its way down there, but
Yeah, what I think I'm going to have to do is just, if I keep doing this, I'm going to have to go ahead and invest in a better, newer camera with the newer technology that will hit everything in that area and focus on everything.
so, what's one of the problem with the sensor techs that we have? Rolling shutter, right?
Yeah.
Well, how much less rolling shutter do you have on a smaller sensor? Because it's less data to read. So imagine a place where they're actually better off to use smaller sensors and use AI to upscale than to actually have the larger sensor.
Yeah.
There's going to be some interesting trade-offs that are going to show up here pretty soon.
Well, the biggest thing I see is like when I shot him here, the field's already dark, right? On this angle, field's already dark in this one area of the field. But I was able to focus on him, so I know I got him locked in. When I pulled to him over here, it's a lot darker. That's why that sensor couldn't pick him up fast enough.
And that's where the full frame camera
It's like
would be better on.
it would help a little bit.
Yeah, a little. So
I may break down and start using it again.
Yeah, the need for AI to be able to change the depth of field.
Yeah, I was missing a player last night. The coach's son. I didn't see him on the field last night, and I saw him in the warm-ups. Right, I didn't see him at all until about the second quarter. I seen him out there, and then I looked at him and he had his hand wrapped up. I said, "Well, what the hell happened?" Last night when he caught one of the passes, he broke his tip of his finger. I saw the X-ray. Had the X-ray up. The whole piece of the tip of the finger, like his finger goes up here, the tip of the finger sitting way out here.
Ouchie.
They had to run him to the ER, take an X-ray, brace it, and send him back. Now he's got to go to orthopedics, and they got to figure out how to fix it.
So who pays for that? The school if one of the kids gets injured?
Oh yeah, it's all. It's an insurance policy they buy. It's part of it's like a fee.
Yeah.
And
Part
it's
of the
covered. If
fee.
it happens on the field, it's covered.
Okay. Part of their sports program.
Yeah.
But Joe, it's like, okay, so I got a sensor that has 14 on dynamic range versus one that has 15 on a dynamic range. Yeah, tell me you can actually see that difference.
And
Well, it's
Ooh, it's got more. Okay,
the
tell me your eyeball can actually see the difference.
yeah, the Air3
All about pixel PP.
the Air3S is 14.
Yeah, Air 3S is 14. Yeah. Air 2S is 12.6.
And
Yeah, the
as a
numbers do.
percentage, what percentage improvement is that? 10%?
Maybe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tell me you could see 10%
More than that.
improvement on a PC when you buy a PC that's 10% faster than your old one. Tell me you actually see it. Almost never will you actually see the difference between it. And that's kind of my point. The percentage gain is
Well,
is
that's
it
like
worth
when you
is
buy.
is it worth another 1,500 in the case of the Air 3S, or is it worth 3,000 in the case of the Mavic 4? Actually, it might be more expensive than that. It was 3K with the Flymore kit.
Yeah, because you see that case all the time with CPUs and GPUs where
Mhm.
they can be $300-400 difference on like GPUs, and it's only a slight bump in performance. It's really not that much.
And you
so
would
it's not
never
worth it.
and you would never see it. You'd
It
literally
all
never see it.
depends on what you want to do with the image, really. You know, you're going to want the better one if you're going to be making money with it. If you're just using it for fucking posting on Facebook or YouTube, it doesn't really matter.
11%.
And that's not to say that it's not better. I'm just saying, is it really worth that
I
kind
don't
of
think
money
it's worth the
over what you have? And
Oh,
the answer
yeah.
is
Upgrade
it's
is not.
probably not worth the dollars.
2 out of 12 is nearly 17%.
No, what you do is you wait 3 or 4 years till there's a good size bump in the technology, and then you decide whether you want to spend the money.
It's going to turn into just like cell phones and PCs. People are going to start skipping one generation, and they're going to start skipping 2 generations, and they're going to start. Now it's PCs. It's like if they replace it every 7 years, they're lucky. Because there's almost no point. Once it hits about 7 years, it's like, okay, yeah, you'll notice the difference if you buy something new.
Or in like Lance's case, he had to update because his Adobe program was like, nope, your graphics card is too fucking old, buddy.
Yeah.
But that computer, I mean, his specs in that thing were probably 10 years old, so he got his money's worth out of it.
Anyways,
The average age of a computer now is 15 years.
Drones are really at that point where, like computers, and phones, yeah.
Yeah, with computers, the only time you'd really need to update, like I said, is unless a program that you use a lot
Sure.
all of a sudden says, oh, this isn't compatible no more, then you're kind of fucked at that point. And you either, and that's kind of where Lance ran into. His computer was running fine all the way up till they did that last update. And then they were like, nope.
Now the driver, at least in the PC world, and this is what's going to really why people should in a year or so think about upgrading, and that is all the NPUs that are going to be on the machine on the machines to handle AI.
Because that's what.
Here we go, Jim.
I said the only reason why you need to upgrade a computer is because Microsoft are forcing people to. Yeah. At the end of the day,
They all want to run.
Everybody's
AI
talking
local.
about AI. Actual usage of AI is very minimal in the PC world, unless you're doing photos, videos, or just generally pissing around with 3D printers. Otherwise, AI is jack shit. It ain't going to make a difference to you. Forcing it on us is not going to work. Once Microsoft learn that, the better for the computer world.
See, that's where Lance ran into an issue was with drivers. So Adobe, when he did that last update, it told him, it said, hey, you need to update your driver for your computer, but the driver he needed hadn't even been updated since 2017. So there was
Nah.
no update to be had, so he had to. And his components were way too old to just like update his graphics card. Like that just wasn't going to happen. It was like a 10-year-old office computer. I mean,
As people have found out with Microsoft Windows 11, all this crap that Microsoft are forcing on people, it must have this, it must have that. People are running them on older computers that used to run Windows XP. Yeah, and it's running fine. Yeah, just forcing people because you want them to go down the AI route is not going to work. People will find a way around it. AI is not the big end all that people think it's going to be.
well, there's a lot of companies investing a lot of money.
AI is going to take over everything, including your local McDonald's. AI will be running the McDonald's.
Let's hope.
There'll be no people there. It will be AI running it. Guaranteed. It's coming. This is what's coming.
Are you
can
saying
fight it? You can fight it.
No. Are you saying they're going to invent AI that's going to spit on your burger?
Now, McDonald's has been investing a lot in doing that for restaurants.
All the
especially
automation is coming.
That's because especially a lot of it was pushed by the big jump in pay in like California and stuff, because now they're having to pay like a minimum $20 an hour for people to sell hamburgers.
And keep in mind, a lot of the medical breakthroughs are all happening because of AI. Because AI can crunch through the data, much faster.
If you're in medical, if you're in big business, AI is a big thing.
Hey,
but
TJ,
for the general home user, it means nothing.
Read the chat. Laura made it.
Laura put a joke in there.
Yeah, I see that. I saw that one. I'm about to put one in there.
Yeah, but there ain't going to be no stopping them from forcing it on people. They're going to keep doing it because it's coming from every industry.
I can give you an example of something that people use every fucking day and love. That is sort of an early sort of how AI will be integrated. Look at Alexa.
Yep.
Alexa kind of represents what AI will become for everybody.
I can guarantee it won't, because already the new AI in Microsoft, someone has already worked a program that can switch it off. It will still be embedded in your Windows, but it'll be switched off. It will not bug you. And that's fine. This is the problem that they're doing with AI. They are forcing it and making it so it's so invasive. It's so
but I got Copilot.
I guess, David, we should go back to living in we should go back to living in caves, because whoever forced us to move into actual built houses shouldn't have never forced us.
Now, what I'm saying is AI should be there. If I want to use AI, I go and open the app. Yeah. If you've got it sat there constantly in your face going, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Look, this way's better. That just pisses people off. You might as well just have your wife sat next to you.
I don't have a problem with Copilot. It never pops up and does anything like that. And it's on my computer.
Copilot's dead. They've done away with Copilot now, haven't they?
No, it's still on there.
Yeah.
They had to redo it because of some, I don't know. Rod might know, because they had some kind of.
It's got a different name now. It's not Copilot. It's something else. It's another.
It's still Copilot.
No, it's still Copilot. It's on my browser. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I've got it as an app on my phone.
Well, when you find the next big update, it's when it becomes properly embedded in Windows. It's got a new name for it.
But like I said, I've never had an issue with it randomly popping up suggesting things. It doesn't ever do that. I have to literally click on it to use it.
But that's because it's old AI. New AI is going a different route.
Oh, okay. So it tells me when I'm going to make a bad decision. Then.
It depends. It depends on how well integrated it is, because it may be you might find it very useful, and some people might not. I don't know. I think they should give you
In
the
5
ability
years,
to turn it.
in 5 years
Exactly.
from now, it's going to be 50 times better than it is today.
But
I
you
think
just
they
don't-
should
you
give you
just
the
said
ability
right
to
thing,
turn
what
it
I'm
off
just
or
saying,
not.
Justin. You should be able to turn it on, turn it off. When you want it, you open it.
On and off.
Want it,
'Cause,
it's
like,
turned off. Not there.
I use
Play
Bixby
it's
on
not there.
Samsung, and you can turn that off and on. I use that though.
Yeah. Most of what's coming in Microsoft is all about your data and harvesting it and marketing and all that crap.
Oh, they've been doing that for years now.
Hello. What about
Been doing that for
Google? What
years.
about Facebook? What about Apple? They're all integrating it. You're picking
Yeah.
on one.
It's different.
They're
AI.
all gonna have it. It's literally gonna be at everything. It's gonna be on
Now,
your
I'll tell you.
Facebook. It's gonna show up on your Instagram at some
Now,
point. I
I'll tell
guarantee
you
it.
which one is annoying is the Meta one when you're on Facebook, because it will
Yeah.
pop up and constantly and give you suggestions.
Well, it does it on mine.
Granted, I don't go on
Correct, I think.
Facebook very much, but Meta is kind of annoying. I'll
It's
give you
gonna
that.
all the big guys are all gonna integrate it. Guaranteed. And you
Well,
could you yell and scream and whine all you want. It
Okay.
ain't gonna
Right.
change it.
So AI in X or Twitter, that doesn't pop up unless you click it.
Yeah,
AI
I don't use
Twitter is
Twitter,
not
so-
there yet. It's slightly there, but it's not there. The AI in Google is only there for searches.
Well,
right?
on my
And it's
Facebook
not very
Meta,
good. Right?
on my Facebook Meta constantly pops up whenever I put something in the search engine, or
Yeah.
if I try to post something, I get all kinds of Meta suggestions in their AI. It might be different over here because sometimes that depends on what region you're in, because we could have certain features that other regions don't.
When it comes to Microsoft, yeah, they are constantly pestering me every day. Every time I open my emails, that it's like, why do you use this? Why do you use that?
That's true. Yeah,
No,
you're right. You're right about that, Laura. Yeah,
And it's
'cause
gonna happen
Instagram
on that,
is-
and it's gonna happen on the Mac.
Randy, what's up?
Apple is just starting. Apple is
Randy.
just releasing some of their early AI stuff, so it's gonna happen on there too. You'll see. They're all doing it.
Mhm.
Your freaking phone is gonna have AI all over it.
Phone was already got AI in it.
Oh my God,
When you switch it
Laura.
on.
Here comes Laura with the dad jokes.
Well, she's been doing that all day. You started it.
It was your idea. Don't bite me.
No, there's no evidence to say it was my idea. We just have the evidence of you messaging her. All of a sudden, he's ringing me asking me to log in.
I can go messenger and delete it. Never happened.
And you're right, David. It's not perfect yet. It's still early, but I'm telling you, it's only gonna get better and better and better from here.
Hold on.
The two flies in a cup joke there, TJ.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never sent Laura anything.
You deleted it all, have you? But you've not deleted Paul's stream. So for those that don't understand what me and Justin are going on about, earlier today, when Fortnite was down, or just come back up and they're all struggling to update, Justin decided to message Laura to say, PC users have until 10 a.m. Justin's time to sign in and they get 1,000 V-Bucks. And within seconds, Laura was ringing me, asking me to log into the computer and sign into Fortnite and download it just so she could get a V-Bucks. And then she called Justin a prick.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny.
that's not no surprise, Jody. If you look in the terms and services for YouTube and Facebook and stuff, it tells you they're listening to you.
That's funny.
Nobody ever
Just
reads
like
the
the
terms and services.
The flying car is coming. Whether
Yeah.
you like it, or not, the flying car is coming.
It's just an over-engineered helicopter.
It's an over-engineered drone. It's called a VTOL. But
Flying
the
cars
air
already
the
here.
air taxis will be here soon.
Yeah, they've been testing a lot down
They
here.
are already here. In I think it's Switzerland or Sweden, one of the two countries. Someone's actually
They've been testing down here.
yeah, someone's already got the car in the air.
I could see it being for business purposes, them using those for like air taxis, like you said, but there's going to be a lot of idiots out there that can barely pass a fucking driver's license test, let alone a fucking getting a pilot's license to fly a car.
They were putting cars in the air on Top Gear years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's catapulting them.
Yeah.
It was the Morris Marina.
It was a Canon.
Oh, as well as, but they also did the Morris Marina, and then they did the Reliant Robin as a space shuttle.
What was the
There was
one they launched in the air, but it went the wrong direction and crushed that shed?
Probably a Morris Marina.
I think it was a
When I was in there transferring my license at the DMV, there was a girl sitting next to me that had failed the written test twice. And I was like, really? It's 25 fucking questions. I'm like, they're not that hard. Like, but maybe you shouldn't be behind the wheel of a vehicle.
I think that people have probably felt more than that.
Okay, Jody. Yeah, I'm not fucking with the deputies down here. Tell them I'm trying to be a sovereign citizen. No, I'm good.
Yes.
They don't fuck around down here. I'm not messing with the deputies down here.
Who shot the deputy?
Just
Who shot the sheriff?
deputy and tell him that AI is going to replace him. See how he reacts to that.
Yeah, they didn't shoot the deputy. They only shot the sheriff.
Well, and Randy, Randy, I'm sure if cars became like where we were pretty much at the point of like getting rid of actual roadways and we were just all flying cars, I'm sure the cost of that would be way low. But still, it's like, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of people out there, like I said, can barely pass a driver's license test, and you want them to go get whatever pilot's license.
Keep in mind, Justin, keep in mind, you're not going to be flying the thing. You're literally not going to be flying the thing.
But at the same time,
it's
there's
going to be
a point
completely
where you can fly it yourself.
Automated. It's going to be completely automated.
Yeah, I could see that.
Be involved in the mid-air fucking traffic jam.
I would say the first few iterations of it, they're probably not going to be all automated, but I would see definitely down the road.
But eventually, in order to keep things from being a complete utter mess, complete automating it is the way to go.
Well, it's the way to do it with vehicles at the moment too, because like I said, if all vehicles were in 20 years when the technology's perfected and all vehicles can be self-automated, talk to each other. Like I said, I think traffic jams will be a thing of the past. I think
No, they won't.
Oh yeah,
No, they won't. I'm telling you, they won't. You know what's going to happen? You're all going to be mid-air, right? And then Microsoft's going to go, you're all getting a fucking update, right? And then you're all screwed. You're in a mid-air traffic jam, just floating there. You can't get out, can't do anything until that update's done.
Oh, I'm talking about vehicles. I think that
I'm talking
eventually
about
it'll get to a
vehicles.
point.
Yeah. Because you're going to have vehicles that are going to...
Well, I'm pretty sure if an update caused you to crash, they wouldn't be doing it while you're driving.
No, but you're going to have... When you've got a car, you're going to have the car that's going to have to be automated for what's going on above, below, back, side, front. Yeah. There's so many ways, right? You're going to get the odd idiot that's just going to be like flying right up there that suddenly go, oh, that's where I need to go, and just drop and whack a couple of cars out of the air.
Well, like you said, though, if you got them all self-automated where you weren't actually flying them yourselves and they're all talking to each other, they'd be able to keep a safe distance, keep a nice fluid
It'd be
movement.
no different than how we do airplanes today. They all have altitudes and directions and all that kind of stuff. They're
Well,
essentially highways in the air. And
Well,
that's
airliners
what's going to happen.
technically don't even need pilots these days.
Nope.
It's just they're afraid to remove the pilot from the equation.
Yep.
Because they can actually, an airliner is modern. The modern airliners
Can fly
take
themselves.
off, fly to where they need to go, and land without any pilot intervention.
In fact, the pilots, a lot of times, they actually put it in manual mode just so that they don't lose their skills. But most of the time, it's the automation is flying the plane.
But we all know that technology fails, right?
Right,
Well,
which is
yeah,
why they
but-
haven't removed the pilots from the plane.
Yeah. But the problem is, when you've got all these cars up in the air, right, and they're all talking to each other, and then you get some knobhead that decides to hack into it, right, and all of a sudden they're telling cars to do all sorts of random shit, and people are sat there just going along, and suddenly the car's doing fucking triple somersaults and backflips and all sorts.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think
If you're
computer
going down the
technology.
automated route, then you're gonna have to make sure security is shit hot.
Well, if you're going down, yeah, but if you're going into like what a lot of companies are investing in quantum computers, from my understanding of quantum computers, and I could be wrong, is technically you can't hack them because you'd have to be able to break the laws of physics to hack them.
Correct.
Well, actually, you can't hack them now, but once quantum computers comes out to the mass, you're going to be able to get someone to use that quantum computer to hack another quantum computer. Yeah, it's like the PC early days. No one could hack a Spectrum. Yeah, but now PCs today can be very well hacked. It's just
Yeah, but like I
just a matter
said,
of time.
the way we need to understand quantum computing, though, you can't break the laws of physics. There's no known way to do that.
We
So-
think you can't break the laws of physics, but what happens if AI, as you say, it's almighty and powerful, the quantum computer AI suddenly goes, well, actually, I can break the laws of physics, and this is how it's done. This
Yeah,
is
but
how
quantum
it's done in
computers can
medical
do-
features,
Yeah, but like
We're
when a quantum
saying there's no cure for this medical condition.
No,
AI
because
knows.
I would.
Let
No,
her in.
hold on. Because I would. The way my understanding of quantum computers, technically, if one was trying to hack another one, they would just stall out because they can all do the calculations simultaneously. So I don't see how one could hack another one.
It'd be fun, though.
Because
Like Jody just said, anything can be hacked.
Fine.
Yeah, that's the issue.
It's pretty good.
What we understand today is not what we'll understand once quantum computers comes out to the masses. Right?
yeah, but I would never see anybody being able to just be at home on their home computer hacking a quantum computer. That's not. That
don't
wouldn't be
know.
a. I
No,
don't see
you
that being
want to
a thing.
hack it because it's there.
That's the point. You don't know. What we know today is not what we'll know in the future. What we
But
know
I'm
now, yeah, our next 2-3 generations' time, we'll think that's fucking basic. That'll be the basic knowledge to them. Yeah, so it will. Like Rob,
Yeah,
Rob said,
again,
it
it's a
will
race to the
all-
bottom.
It will all, race upwards, and then, like you said, Tony just said, it'll be a race to the bottom.
Speaking
Every
of
new
knowing,
technology, there is a race to the bottom.
TJ, have you flown at this location? The
Oh,
owls
the
can
one that
fly
I,
at?
the one that I sent you. I think I have. Yeah, the one that I sent to you. I think I have flown there before.
That is purely a camera drone location, and God, does it look like there's way too many people in that neighborhood?
Yeah, I think I flew my Avata there one time because there was a bunch of canopies and shit around there. So I think I was able to fly the Avata like through the canopies one time.
Yeah, the bad part about being right next to the beach, that's where everybody's at.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
look at
same
it this way, Justin. The modern day computer wizard, right? They were trained by the people that brought you the Millennium Bug. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened. Right? But our understanding was that when that clock hit midnight, it was going to happen. And it didn't. Right? So what we know then and what we know now is completely and utterly different. With
The Apple said
everything that improves, there'll be someone that will be able to beat it. Oh, moving on, Michigan lost 28, 38-17.
I think you may have messed that joke up, Lawrence. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl using the bathroom? Because their P is silent, is how it goes.
No, the P is silent.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do people think of the news? Apparently, aliens are hiding from us in the seas of Saturn.
Yes.
Whoever fucking came up with that idea needs to pack it in.
Hooray, Ohio State won.
You're right, Jody. Someone will. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yep. Because
Well,
it's there.
Where there's a will, there's a relative.
Yeah, that you never knew about.
Yeah.
It's something with the AI and their server. Well, it depends on how fast can they outperform the AI. That's going to be the big question.
Yep. It's an
Because
AI
they could find
AI.
a vulnerability and immediately the AI would recognize it and close it before they had a chance to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So that may be what they're banking on.
But the AI is the
Yeah,
good AI
because-
is faster than the bad AI. There he is. Hey Dan.
Looks like Army might beat Navy this year. Army's 8-0.
Good evening, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Get on the panel. Put some intelligence on this place.
Yeah.
We're all teched out.
No, we were talking about
politics again. No, we try not to talk politics.
We were talking about AI.
AI versus good AI versus bad AI.
So yeah, you're technically right because AI will be ruling the world one day.
Skynet. Skynet will own us, right?
Something like that.
Always the voice of reason.
Well, you got to pledge your allegiance to the AI overlords now.
Yeah, I'm pledging my allegiance to the AI
I will
overlord.
change all batteries needed to be changed.
Yeah.
No, I told you the other week, Justin, that they found cracks in the skull. I just put
Found
my finger on it, and I can actually feel the holes.
Now, hold on, what?
Yeah. You know when I smashed my head against the cooker? Apparently there was some cracks in my skull.
You better go get that looked at. That's not good.
Yeah. I just touched my skull, and I can actually feel the hole. That's pretty sore.
You got a hole in your head.
Yep.
So that phone call I had to take was that customer spending a lot of money, right?
He wasn't.
He was telling me, he said he's going to place the other order tonight. He was checking on one of the pictures. Then he said to me, he says, yeah, I had to call the bank. He said, because my Capital One got hacked like that. And he said he he said his wife called him up and says, "Why do you have a $800 charge at some kind of chat? You know, some kind of like a Pornhub chat thing." And he said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "You know how I spend money." He said, "Well, I wouldn't spend money on that." So he called up and it found about $8,000 worth of charges in the last couple of days all over the United States, right? So they locked the card up and everything. And he got a phone call. This was the day before yesterday. He got a phone call yesterday. Some guy saying that he was in Boston and that he owed him $800 or something like this. And he said he needed to pay it. So then he said he told him, "I don't know what you're talking about. My thing was hacked." He had blocked the number. Got called from another number out of Atlanta. The guy said he was the hitman for the guy, and that he started naming off his kids and everything else from like Facebook, and said, "If you don't pay us in a couple of days, we're gonna come there and start taking you out."
I said, like, bitch, bring it.
That's what he's doing. He was talking to him and loading up an AR. I was listening to all the rounds going in.
Yeah, that's one of the new. That's one of the new scams that's going around that they're trying to threaten people, like outright threaten them with violence, saying that they kill them if they don't pay up. I'll be like, bitch, you know what state you're calling? Bring it the fuck on. Oh, the whole neighborhood outside.
He told me he was calling. He said he was going to make that payment tonight in case he got killed tonight, so I'll get paid like that. But I told him, I said, you call the police, right? He says, "Yeah, my neighbor's a Madisonville cop." He said they called him and they're tracing the numbers and they're doing all that right now. He said they actually sent.
Did the guy have an accent?
No. You know, he said he talked pretty good, and he said they sent him. They were able to trace the number to an address, so they were able to get an email address and everything off of all of this, and they sent them a letter saying they have a certain amount of time to report somewhere in their jurisdiction up there, right? Or warrants are going to be going out for their arrest and all kinds of stuff, and the police department did that. So he said,
"Fuck, they
haven't
sent
got
them
a
a
call
letter.
since."
They should have busted in their door and arrested them right there on the
they
spot.
they let them up there though in the two jurisdictions where it's been calling from.
Dude,
if I went, give me a call.
If I went to my sheriff and I said, "Hey, somebody called me on the phone and threatened to kill me," and they traced it back to somebody in the U.S., you best
They'd be in that
believe
door.
his detectives would be up there busting in his fucking door, bringing him all the way back down here to Florida
Yeah.
to go to jail. Like, they wouldn't have just sent a letter out and said, "Oh, you need to report to the sheriff's department." Like, no.
But that's crazy shit. I'd be pissed. He said what pissed him off is when they mentioned his daughter's name. And I said, "Yeah, they stepped over that line." Right
Now,
there.
is he like in politics or something? Like, what was the point of it? Like, is he some kind of CEO or something like that, or
No. It's
just a regular dude?
Whoever hacked is probably them, and they know he's got money. You know, he's spending a bunch of money, so they probably say, "Well, we could extort him for something."
Fucking stupid.
I said, that's all right. Give me a call. I said, "I'll come over there and we can say, try this in a small town."
No, because they tried. That was one of the scams that I think Pleasant Green covered a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Where they were out of Nigeria and India, they were calling people and threatening, like,
the
if they
same
were
as
going to
that.
come get them and stuff if they didn't pay up. And I was like, "Bro, don't call me with an Indian accent and threaten me."
Yeah, it's the same. Scammer Payback does it as well.
Yeah, if they call me, I'll say, "Hold on a minute," and I'll start playing that song. Try this in a small town in the background when I'm talking to them, and say, "Come on, bitch." Today, I told him, I said, "If you need me, call me." I went and bought 300 rounds of ammunition today, so I got it all sitting here on my desk.
I got an email saying that if I didn't give them money, they would show proof of all the porn sites that I've been visiting, everything. And I wrote back to them and said, "Well, just to let you know, I've passed this on to my colleagues in the fraud squad, and you'll be hearing from them soon."
I don't care. They can release it. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'd be like, release it then. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's his new thing, Dan, the Paul Murray Chair Show. He's got to turn it around so we can. Oh, he's back.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
That's because I was just helping my my tenant from upstairs. You guys
Okay.
know the situation, right?
Yeah, it's a sad one.
Yeah.
It is. I
Can you-
had to go around and let all the neighbors know.
Just turn your
Sorry.
chair round, Paul, and let Dan see what's on the back of it.
Well, I don't have it on there anymore.
Oh,
you moved
no.
it. Oh,
It fell off.
I need to go visit Dan.
Yeah,
I
just paint it
really
on.
want to go.
Paint it on your chair.
I really
Yeah,
want to
just
go
paint it.
dive. I really want to go dive that antenna tower that he's flown. That
How
looks
many
way
neighbors do you
cool.
have around you, Paul?
Yeah, the one that he.
Oh, I got 15 or 20 that way, 15 or 20 that way, 30 across the street.
Because I think
Oh.
that's a radio antenna.
Yeah, that's the video that YouTube keeps sending me a thing for, saying it's my video, and I'm like, no, the fuck, it's not. Dan showed it on my channel one night, and YouTube keeps sending me a copyright claim saying I can copyright claim the video, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. It's not my fucking video. And they keep sending me ones for Anchorman too. I showed them last night on my studio. I showed it on my show last night, where they keep saying that Anchorman clips that I own I own the rights to the movie Anchorman. Every
Oh,
time
great.
somebody uses the Anchorman clip, they send it to me.
Cash
and say
in on it
somebody's-
then.
No, I'm not doing that. So I'm being some lawsuit with some
Oh,
fucking
fraud.
production company.
Well, you get yourself a good attorney, you tell him what's going on and let him worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
Because
I just
he'll
don't.
Will Ferrell
he'll
show up
get
at your house.
50%,
No,
but you'll get 50% too.
I'm not worried about it because I don't own the rights to it. I don't
Hey,
have
David.
to claim it. They just sit in there. So I don't, it's not like I have to do anything with it. They can just sit in there forever. I don't have to do nothing with them. So I just don't do anything with them. But one of Dan's videos, it comes up as it's my content. And Dan used it.
I think Dan might be a bad influence for you, Rod.
I just want to dive that freaking
Okay,
antenna
no worries,
tower.
Laura. Thank you.
That looks way
Thanks
too
for
damn
telling
fun.
us.
Of course, Maddie needs to take me down to North Miami too, so because he says the buildings down there are taller.
I hope David gets better, Laura.
Yeah.
What happened? I missed something.
And
Yeah,
David had to
Dan,
pop off.
I
David
know,
got
I
feeling
know.
David, leave?
We missed.
Yeah.
He had to leave. He's not feeling well.
yeah.
So
was-
wait,
wasn't the
Dan
good
is the what? The epitome? Epitome?
Epitome.
epitome?
Oh, epitome. Oh, epitome.
Epitone.
Oh, that's funny. That's what it looks like. Epitome.
He's the caveman of the
Well, how
drone
it
community. He still
Yeah.
flies analog
How
and
it's
loves analog.
Yeah.
Him and David would get along great. They're kind of anti-technology.
Oh, you know how we'll talk about something and then it'll show up on all your feeds for a while,
Yeah.
like it's listening to you. The other day I'm
Yeah.
sitting here and but nothing's. I got the TV on like Fox, and I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm not talking, not saying anything, right? And I started thinking. I said, "Damn, they got Hallmark movies on right now, the Christmas movies." To myself, I'm thinking that, right? It's Hallmark Christmas movies on. I
Man,
get
we
an
were-
email. Don't forget Hallmark movies on.
Oh gosh.
All I
We
was
were-
doing was thinking about it.
Someone's listening.
We were sitting in Culver's
say
today,
anything.
and I was sitting there eating my chicken fingers or whatever. I was like, oh my god, they already have Christmas music playing on the radio already.
Yeah, well,
So
they're current, like,
TJ,
Huh?
your fingers taste like chicken?
Yeah, yeah. You want to try?
But at the same, speaking about that, at the same time, they are defrosting Mariah Carey as we speak.
You didn't get a Butterburger
No,
at
like
Culver's?
I had coupon. We had all these coupons. So I was like, I was gonna get one, but then I was like, well, I'll just get some chicken fingers.
Get their chili. I like their chili.
Yeah, their chili. I don't think I had their
Yeah.
chili yet. I just got their chicken fingers and
Try the
cheese.
chili. The chili's not bad from Culver's.
Do you put cheese on it?
Chili.
Can.
Yeah. I think I might do that next time I go there.
Might do me a couple of burritos with chili and cheese and some tamales.
The nice thing about Culver's is they have a pretty wide
right, Dan,
variety
you got me
menu.
right.
All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
You can
Yeah,
get mac
I'm-
and cheese. You can get
I'm
mac and
jumping as
cheese
well.
there.
So
Is
it's up to
Art
Paul if he wants to.
is Art or somebody else going live tonight?
No, not yet. Uncle Bill's about an hour,
Uncle
but
Bill
I've got
will be
a
on a
couple of
little
things
bit.
I need to. I've got to attend to before that.
Gotcha.
I'll wait till Paul comes back and.
I did have one, Dan. I did have a handlebar mustache, but then like I cut the handlebars off.
Here you go, Dominic. I'm gonna ask you the question.
What's that?
Should I eat chili with tamales with a burrito, or should I go get my free Jimmy John sandwich, or wait for the Jimmy John sandwich tomorrow?
Oh, both.
Get the free sandwich, man. If it's free.
But I can get it tomorrow, and then I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I got the chili and all that stuff here.
Yeah,
Just
do
eat
that.
the chili tonight and get the sandwich tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There you go.
That way I don't have to go anywhere, and that I got all day tomorrow to get rid of the gas.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like how it like when it comes out and you can
Up.
like when you spin it around when you spin
Yeah,
it
yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like Captain Hook had. Captain Hook has the handlebar mustache
Yeah.
and he puts it around like in a little circle.
Good form.
Good for him.
Anyways, I'm gonna go. Oh,
Yeah, my turn. to jump.
here's an ad for everybody. Don't forget to set your clocks back tonight.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't have a modern clock that auto changes.
No,
Yeah.
I won't bother.
Well, I'm already ahead, so
We
I
did it
don't
last.
need it. But it does make everything an hour later for me.
Yeah, at least Uncle Bill starts at a reasonable hour tonight for the one night of the year.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
think I'll agree on that
I'm gonna
one.
take
All right,
off.
Rod,
Y'all
we'll
have
see ya.
fun.
Okay, well I'm gonna say goodbye as well.
All right, Dominic, we'll see you. I'm probably gonna head out too. We'll see everybody in the morning.
Bye bye.
See Dominic.
We can leave and leave us just mute us thing.
Well,
like this one.
we did that this afternoon and just turned Paul's camera off.
Yeah, we can do that again. I was getting ready to leave. Everybody leave it on. I ran to Academy today. They had a sale on ammunition. So I got my critical defense for the new gun. And I bought like total of 300 rounds, you know.
And how much did that cost?
Probably 300 rounds and probably about $120.
Mm.
That's not bad.
Mm.
Because some of it was $12 a box, the 9mm regular. And then like the critical defense shit, like $30 a box. Then I bought a box of 357. That was $37. But it was about $140.
What's the box over there? Is it like it is here 50?
50 and the regular ones, but when you get the critical defense, you only get 20 for like $30
All right.
because it's hollow point special.
Been a long
Uh,
time since I bought a box of ammo.
And at 357 was 50 regular rounds, 158 grain, heavy ones. And that ran me like $37, $32.
Mm.
That gives me a brand new box of 357. I got an old box of two. So I only got two boxes of 357 with this one. It's only two. I got 1 and 1. And I got the critical defense for the 357, so I don't need those. But that way when I go shoot next week, I'm gonna take the old box and shoot those 50 rounds through it. That way I still have 50 rounds, I still have 75 rounds of it.
Yeah.
And I might start once a month buying a box of 357, putting it aside. But I was gonna buy the 38 rounds, but they're the same price as 357 rounds now, so I might as well buy the real ones.
And when I used to go shooting, you used to buy a box of ammo and the gun club would lend you the gun to shoot.
Yeah, my son's off next weekend, the police officer. So I told him next weekend we're going to Honey Island. There's Honey Island Swamp. There's a big shooting range out there. It costs you $1 to go on it when you go. That's all it costs.
Mm.
And
this was an indoor range.
Well, this is outdoor. You just go out there and it's very nice. You know, because it's away from everybody. It's like you got to have a fishing license or a hunting license because it's part of the wildlife system.
Yeah.
To be on there, so you got to have that, and it costs you $1. And he's got the license. I got the lifetime license, so it's like, so we'll go out there and shoot because he wants to shoot this new one to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I bought it. Oh, I spent all I've spent money on since I spent money on a Neo, but it's same as cash, so I don't really spend it yet. And then I bought the ammunition, the gun. That's all I bought since I've made the football money, like that. But today I bought a red dot sight to go on here.
Oh, laser sight.
Ran me about 143 for the red dot sight. That goes on, it sits on the top that you see through and it shows you the dot in the circle. So I'm gonna bring it out there next week and line it up and get it to where when you pull it up, it's got the red dot sight. I can see it. Now don't worry about it. Because I'm finding a way to make that my carry.
Yeah.
Because it's bigger than I want. I might have to change where I put it, but I want that one as my carry. Because if I go to New Orleans, I want 20 rounds. I don't need 20 rounds, but I want 20 rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But when you set the red dot up, are you going to do it for a particular distance?
Probably going to do it for about 25 yards. You know, maybe half of that. Maybe instead of 25 yards, I might maybe do it 25 feet. You know.
Yeah, because then
We'll
all you
figure
got
that out
is remember that if you're shooting less than that, you've got to aim slightly low.
Yeah. I'm gonna see because they got some instructions coming with it to tell you how to sight it up, and I want to see how to sight it up. Because once I get that thing loaded in, I'm gonna put it on a sandbag and make sure it doesn't move when I'm sighting it up. And then I'll find out right there. Once I got that thing hitting pretty close, that's all I want. You know. So. I must be going through again. They're just saying in the Philadelphia area, 17,000 ballots went missing. Yeah, they're trying, I'm telling you. I was getting all the ammunition. The guy looked at him. and it's all at the counter, and I got it all. I ordered it and went and picked it up, and I'm sitting there, and he's looking at everything, and he looks at me and he goes, "So you're getting ready for Tuesday?" I said, maybe. You know. I said, I told my son, he said the same thing. He's working the land. I sent him a picture. He said, "You getting ready for the election?" And I said, "No, I'm going to get all the replacement I need to replace the stuff I'm going to use in the election." And I went, "Just a joke." It's not us that you have to worry about. Last night, the girls dance team from St. Paul, that's from SSA, the Catholic school, they come over, and these are typical Catholic school girls. They're like really loose. Okay, I'll put it that way. And they get out there, and I'm standing next to this woman that's taking pictures for the Spinnakers. She came out and she did some pictures with one of the moms, and she says, "I'm surprised you're not taking pictures of them." And the Spinnakers, the Mandeville dance team, standing right next to me. I said, "Yeah, usually I do." I said, "I like to take pictures of the pretty girls during halftime." I said, "So I got to wait for the Spinnakers." Like that. And they all started laughing at me. They started saying, "Thanks, Mr. Joe." You know. And then I said, "Yeah, but I usually take a picture when they do their jump and their split like this." And I said, let me get this done. So I got the camera ready. I said, because they're getting ready to do it. And everybody's looking at me. Just by the time they turn around, all of them up in the air to do split and snap the picture. I said, "There you go." The woman said, "You've been doing this a long time." I said, "Yeah." And I said, "We got one of the Spinnakers that does a split right in the beginning in the show. As they branch out, she comes up and comes forward with a big jump and split, right? I've missed her every time this year." I said, "Ain't missing her tonight." And I got her. I forget she's doing it. I remembered it. And as soon as they split and she come running up, I snapped it and got her in the air. Let me show you the picture. Yeah, as soon as she jumped, I caught her in the air when she did it. So her mom will buy that picture, you know. Well, I'm halfway through these things. I got 520 pictures, and I'm at 223. So I still got almost 300 pictures.
You betcha.
I ain't working on those tonight.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go make me my chili and all of that stuff. Kick back and watch football and everything. I'm just waiting for this guy to put this order in. So that means if he puts this order in tonight, in 2 days he's put $800 worth of order in.
Jeez. Don't he realize that he could have bought the whole lot for a lot less at the beginning?
I told him that. He could have bought every picture I took for his kid and then go make his pictures, right? He said,
Yeah.
"I don't want that. I want you to make the pictures. And then I said, I'll buy the disc later." You know, so he's going to want to buy the disc too. So I'm taking all these pictures, putting them in the folder. They're in the folder already for the mom. The mom did that, but they don't talk.
Yeah.
So the mom's got all the pictures. So all the pictures I'm taking separate for him, I'm putting in a separate folder. So then I'm going to make a disc for her, and then I'll make a disc for him. I'm just giving it to him. I'm not going to charge him for that. Everybody left you, Paul.
Did they?
Yeah, we'll wait for you to get back before we did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want me to shut it down?
Yeah, we're going to shut it down a little more. I got to go find something to eat.
Okay. All right, Mark. Hey, you take care, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
hang
too,
in there,
Paul.
Paul.
We'll
Everything's
see
going to be
everybody
fine.
later. As you know what I'm up to, over here.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So, all right, take care.
Okay.
Later, Paul.
Yeah,
See you.
bye-bye for now.